I can go like this. Line. Oh, that's not working. Try this again. Line. I win. Or I can go, but not flat. Or I can go bold and do something like this. Oh, that's almost too flat. That's almost a slope of 0. My bad. There's one. Or I can do this. Watch this. Good. All right. All good? Yes. Totally counts. Wait back up. You mean like this? Yeah, no, that doesn't count because the slope's undefined. Because it could be positive or negative. It's right on the line. Don't do that. But it's good. It's good thinking. That's not the right answer. All right. We have 53 to do. 53. So 47 was a warm-up for 53. Ready for 53? 53 says following. Identify a function f that has the following characteristics, then sketch its function. So they want you to say that f of 0 equals 2, and that the derivative is -3 from negative infinity to positive infinity. I'll give you a hint. You should probably graph it first and then figure out what the equation is.
So you have a point, so your regular line is just that 2.
Do a sketch. We know it goes through a 2, and we said the slope is?
0.
The slope is? Says the derivative is 3. 3. And it's 3 everywhere. Oh, is it -3? Okay. -3? I believe you. It's -3. Down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1. And it goes on forever, so I draw little arrows on the end. So what's the equation of this function that we've just sketched? I'm going to say what f of x equals -3x plus 2. Correct.
Wait, but does it go through that dot at 2?
Yeah, 0, 2. That's where I drew. That's where I drew my first dot.
Oh, so you start the function from
Yeah, and then drew my slope. Right, because I know it goes to that point. That's the easiest thing to do, right? Draw the dot first, and then try to figure out what the slopes are doing.
So I just drew the dot as a separate entity.
No, we got to do both, right? All right, everybody try number 54. Here we go. It's 0 at 4. It's also, its derivative at 0 is also 0. Its derivative is less than 0 for all functions less than, for when x is less than 0. Our derivative is greater than 0 for all functions, for all values of x greater than 0. What does that look like? Okay, come up with an equation when I'm done. The derivative at 0 is also 0. Agreed? Yeah. Okay. Then it says that when the derivative's less than 0. What does that mean? It's negative, right? Negative. Negative. When x is less than 0. Agreed? So it's going to be negative. It's going downhill before that. Agreed? Okay. Then f prime of x is greater than 0. What does that tell me? My slope is positive. So I'm going to go uphill afterwards. So let's sketch this thing out. There's a point at 0, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a point there. Before that, I'm going downhill. What's that going to look like? Yeah.
Does it matter what your slope is like there?
No, because I haven't given you any other specification as long as it's going downhill the whole entire time. I could draw some extra wiggles if I want.
You can just make that a line, right?
Yes. Yes, you can make that a line. Although I wouldn't recommend it because later on we're going to try to find a function for this. It might be easier if you did draw that as a line. Here we go. This side. Oh, that's right. You can't. You can't draw the straight line. Why can't you? Because if I draw a pointy point, this doesn't have a slope, right? It's got to have a little bit of curve at the end. Okay, what about this side? What do we do over here? So it's positive, so it slopes uphill, so it's got to go uphill, right? All right. And then, can you write me an equation for this? No, because it just lifted 4. It's just x squared plus 4 outside. Agree? All right. It has a slope of 0 at the bottom. That means it's got a curve and change directions. Great question, by the way. More of those we need. All right, so for homework, you're just going to do 55. I have twice put in the grade book that you're in teams that you're supposed to do the finish this assignment. You're not required to. Please do not do so. Okay, I'm going to take attendance by people actually in the box. So basically, it boils down to you should be doing 55 for homework. That's it for homework tonight. Be prepared to talk ugly trig tomorrow as we roll through it. Those of you who I gave you the impression that we're going to take the test sometime soon are now pushing out the quiz possibly as late as Tuesday or Wednesday. So don't panic. One other thing, if you've not picked up your packet underneath the blue Lego, please get one. The blue Legos are over there. If you've not picked up one from underneath the blue Lego, you need to do so. Okay, blue physical science masses that are plastic.
Wait, what does 55 even say?
55 says where x is not equal to 0. So the slope, the derivative, is greater than 0 if x is not 0. And then at 0, the derivative is 0. So think about that puzzle, see what you can figure out. Do we not have the bells on again?
Is this one? What number is this?
This is number 55. It says f prime of 0 is in fact 0. It says that it also says f of 0 is 0. And it also says that f prime, this is the hard part, is greater than 0 when x is not equal to 0. All right, easy part first. F of 0 is 0. What does that tell me, Miss Sauce?
X is 0.
Ah.
Oh, it's not.
What? I agree with you mid-sentence. Try that again. F of 0 is 0 means what? Are you with me?
Yeah, sorry, could you repeat that? I can't hear you. My computer's being weird.
Okay. F of 0 equals 0. What does that tell us?
X is 0.
X is 0. When x is 0, what is y?
I'm not sure.
Okay. This notation means when I plug 0 in, I get 0. Means the dot 0, 0, right?
Yes.
Good. All right. At 0, my derivative is 0. What's that tell me?
0.
That what's 0? What does that look like on a graph? When I have a 0 derivative.
It looks like
On a graph, what does a derivative look like? It's your what? Is she typing this in Google? I'll give you the answer, I promise. Miss Solis, the slope is 0, correct? That's what derivative 0 means. You okay, Solis? Okay. So the derivative is 0, so that means the slope here is 0. Now, when the derivative is greater than 0, what does the derivative greater than 0 mean? If derivative slope, what does first, what does greater than 0 mean? The number is. The sauce.
I really can't hear you. It's like really cutting up really bad on my computer.
All right, I'll pick somebody else. I'll pick somebody else. I'll pick somebody else. Let's see here. Who's going to pick?
It's like cutting up every time.
Okay. All right, let me get somebody else. Let me get, all right, let me get Mr. Fitz.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Fitz. Function is 0, I get 0. What does that tell me?
That there's the point is 0, 0.
The point 0, 0. What does it tell me when I say my derivative at 0 is 0?
The slope is 0.
So I've got a flat spot right there. Okay, what does it say when the f prime is greater than 0? The derivative is greater than 0.
That eventually, that the slope is
So
positive.
slope is getting positive
Not 0.
everywhere but 0. What is that going to look like?
Absolute value.
Absolute value, isn't it decreasing over here?
Yeah. Then 1, I guess. Like slope is 1.
Well, except that I have a slope of 0 right here, don't I?
Yeah.
So don't I have to go uphill until I get to the middle, and then go flat for a little bit, and then go uphill some more?
Why doesn't x, the square root of x work?
Square root of x is not positive everywhere because it doesn't exist over there.
Yeah, but it doesn't specify that it has to exist over there.
It's everywhere it's not 0.
Well, it's x cubed.
That's x cubed. Y equals x cubed is the perfect choice for that. Makes your life better. You can put a 3x cubed in there. You can go. Hold on. You can come up with like a piecewise function does this too, by the way. Right? Right? You got a piece here, then a curve, and then another curve, and then another straight part. Yeah, I mean that's bold, but you can do it. All right. What are we doing time-wise? Now I've got 2 minutes finally. All right. 57, 58, try. You used to be able to do those as a piece of cake. So it says find the equation. Oh, the two tangent lines. We're going to skip that temporarily. 59. 59. All right. Yes, let's try 59 right now. That is the graph of the derivative. It's the graph of the derivative. The figure shows the graph of g prime.